How's it going, Sumolings? It's Chris from AppSumo, taking a break from washing my hands to answer a question I've been seeing come up a lot in the business community. How do you safeguard your business during a pandemic like the coronavirus? I'm sure you've all been told to stop touching your face and have been anxiously watching the price of hand sanitizer skyrocket. But as more and more companies move towards remote work to protect themselves, how do you ensure that your business doesn't suffer as a result? What if you meet with clients on a regular basis, or have a small team that works out of a rock climbing gym like the AppSumo team did a few years ago? I'm going to walk you through a few tips and tools that can help you. First up is learning how to maximize your hours at home. If you're used to doing work in person, the transition to work from home life can be tricky. Personally, I find it challenging to stay concentrated when I have chores and things to tackle around the house. But learning how to stay productive can help you keep your sanity and build more agility into your processes. One thing that helps me stay on top of my workday at home is a Pomodoro timer, which has 25-minute time blocks of dedicated work with 5 minutes of rest in between. Everyone is different. Eamon, our president, does 90-minute rounds with a 30-minute break. The key thing here is having a clear focus during your rounds, which allows you to batch work more effectively. Remember, deep work is a muscle. When you commit to putting in focused Pomodoro reps, it will grow stronger. Another thing that helps me is writing down a clear to-do list with one big thing that I want to accomplish each day. This helps bring some structure to my days at home. If you're feeling less productive because you're in one place for a long period of time, try a walk and talk call, or just move around your neighborhood. Or if you're really trying not to leave your house, invest in a portable treadmill for your desk, just like our chief sumo Noah Kagan did. He got one and takes steps while he's at work. That brings us to our next tip. Invest in your home setup. Get the highest speed internet, a desk, a good monitor, or a laptop stand. Our creative director, JR, works remotely and swears by his Roost laptop stand. You can use whatever you want, but the trick is to create an environment that you feel productive in. The next tip, software is your friend. Hundreds of companies work completely remotely, and they're able to do this through technology that helps them communicate, collaborate, and ship things effectively without ever being in the same germ-filled room. When the AppSumo team works from home, there are a few tools that we all use. Slack for messaging, Zoom for meetings, Vectera for taking calls, Crisp for making sure the audio quality on those calls is crystal clear, Cloud App for sharing screenshots, and MeisterTask for project management. Everyone's stack looks different, and we actually just launched a remote tool collection on AppSumo, the link to which is in the description of this video if you want to see what's currently in the store that can help. But having all the right software still doesn't guarantee quality communication. Come up with a communication strategy to make sure no balls are dropped. This can look like a weekly all-hands meeting where you can identify the main goals for the week, or dedicated channels for progress updates. One of the best channels we have at AppSumo is our props channel, where we shout out the work that various people on the team are doing. This is a great way to keep team visibility and boost morale. Finally, when dealing with the coronavirus or any other potential disaster, make sure your business is as prepared as you are. Figure out a contingency plan in the event of an emergency. Does everyone who needs to be looped in have access to the docs and files they need in order to make sure things keep running smoothly? Invest in password management so your accounts are in the right hands even if they're not necessarily in your hands. Stock up the office, be that a home office or otherwise, with food and supplies, and ask yourself the question, if everyone at my business is working remotely, what will break? This thought exercise is a great way to identify gaps in your preparedness in the face of any emergency. Most importantly, however, try to remain calm and be mindful with how you approach your decisions. If you have any questions for us or any other tips and suggestions that you'd like to share, we want to hear them. So like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you.